Hey, here we go with another one of those channeled messages that I have no idea who I'm talking to. But this time I really feel like whoever this is a kindred spirit of mine because I was really going hard to make sure my tigers were in here and in the frame. And I also have another one over here, this picture, and it kept drawing my attention. So I'm gonna bring her over too. Um, you gotta be a tiger spirit like me. Either you're into cats, you love big cats, or you just love tigers. I don't know, but there's something about that where we have a connect. So I feel like whatever this message is, it may be for me and you. Um, so yeah, I haven't even taken the necessary precautions of my children being loud and busting into the middle of this session. So I'm hoping, they don't. I'm sorry, I got things on my wall. Ignore that. But yeah, let's see what the message is. And I was drawn to the Kuan Yin Oracle to give us some added advice. So initially, I'm going to tell you this message has something to do with money. That's the first word that popped in my head just now was money. I feel like maybe you're torn between careers or projects. There's something about being unsure as to what you're supposed to do to bring in this prosperity. It's like knowing you're right there and you have all the talents, you have all your gifts, you're in alignment with um you're in alignment with your highest purpose. It's just I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you have many, many, many gifts and talents. Or you're somebody who can do many trades. You have a gift where you could work many different jobs. But you don't know where you should be focusing or like what industry of work you really should be working in. I don't know. It's something to that extent. Or um what community, what kind of work. It's like I'm trying to get the whole message in without the cards first because I was getting a lot of downloads. I keep seeing adventure in my mind. So it does feel like you're being called to do something that has never been done before or not in the way that you're going to do it or you want to do it. But in order to do it, there's a risk involved. Like there's a risk that no one will support it. There's a risk that, you might not make the money you want to make. It might not bring you any security. You may have to let go of whatever you're doing now in order to do it. And that's a risk because whatever you're doing now is what's holding you down financially. Um, it's almost like a childhood dream. I keep hearing like, don't give up on your dream. Don't, and I hear the song, don't stop believing. It's something that you used to really believe when you were younger. I'm hearing when you were younger, you really believed you were going to do this. And maybe you stopped believing. And now it's like time to believe again because it's divine time. Maybe you had to do some other things. You had to do some more studying, training. Maybe your energy was needed in other places. Maybe you're meant to bring a whole bunch of different energy and ideas together in order to do this. But look at that. And this is my Buddha, my praying Buddha, who's like, she's the Buddha that when I pull her out, it's like she's praying for something. Not so much my prayer in gratitude, Buddha, more of my praying for something that she really wants. And it just gives me the vibe that this is something you prayed for, something you really wanted, and it's going to take a fierceness. Like, it's going to take a lot of confidence and going about it alone at times, or maybe you have already gone alone down this road. It's something that, like, your own light tribe is going to be drawn into. I keep hearing you're for the world, but you're not for everybody. It's like you're for the world. You're meant to do something huge in the world, but you're not meant for everybody to be happy about it. You know what I'm saying? Or to accept it. Yeah, there's going to be some people who are like, ugh. And it's only almost because I feel like your energy, your vibe is like unbothered and focused. I keep hearing you're very focused on whatever it is you desire to bring into fruition. And that focus is intimidating to people. And yeah, intimidating. People are intimidated. Some. But then you have many who are praying for you, many who are supportive, who will stay by your side. Um, yeah. Let me see what else am I getting from here. Tender, trust, beloved body. It just gives me the energy of feeling covered, of being feeling protected, trusting in your guides, trusting that you're being led in some way. I'm going to actually read to the book. Read to the book. Read from the book for that card. See if there's anything else I can get. They did not want to let me get to the book. Like, literally, the book fell further into the box, so I couldn't reach it at first. All right. I always usually read the opening line to this deck because it usually puts everything into perspective. So it says, I want you to feel at home here upon the earth, and to realize you have come here not only to serve, but to take delight, to become alive, to exercise your power of choice, to manifest a destiny that is brilliant and beautiful and perfectly suited to you. That's why they want me to get the book, because they said you pretty much hit the nail on the head. Anyway, so I have given you a sacred animal, a devoted body that has offered its entire life in service to your soul growth. When you love this sacred animal and let him or her love you in return, then you are able to manifest your divine destiny as a radiant, vibrant expression in the world. So you're being told to not only trust in your animal spirit guide, but to also trust that your body knows how to process pleasure and even that which is not so pleasurable, and will do so naturally when allowed to remain open and connected to life. So if you've been working on your spiritual growth, or have been trying to bring a dream to life but have found it hard to sustain a sense of joy, vitality, or pleasure, then you are guided to lovingly but firmly guide yourself away from living in your head and into a more embodied existence, because this will bring you closer to your goal. I don't know why my son just started laughing now out of nowhere, but I'm explaining to you how to get closer to this goal. So maybe he can feel the energy. Wow. You have to listen to your body at this time. When you need to rest, when you need to experience pleasure, connection, affection, have gratitude for your body and gratitude for this spirit God that is also working. This animal spirit God is working through your physical. So in a reading, it's saying, if you've been wondering if something you've dreamed of can come to life, can be made manifest in the physical world, the answer is yes. If you have struggled with body image, eating, or health concerns, know that your body can recover from any trauma, no matter how deep or disturbing, when you support it. But you must trust, be gentle, and apply the healing balm of love. Your body knows how to heal itself. to mend a broken bone or even a broken heart. Let there be expression and release. Don't try to control the process of healing. Be present to it and allow it. Trust your instincts and intuition. They are telling you something real and helpful. Do you know how beautiful you are? Give yourself a hug and remind yourself now. So, this was pretty much what you needed to hear right now. This is what you need to hear right now. The dream, the goal that you have, you are being guided towards it. You are being supported by an animal spirit guide that specifically has been bestowed upon you. And I find that so deep because that's how this whole session started, was with me telling you how I felt like this animal here, my animal spirit guide, was calling extra attention to it. So I do feel they're working through the physical. Listen to your body, listen to your intuition. And yeah, when you feel like inspired action is calling to you, take inspired action. When you feel like, okay, it's a time to rest, rest. So I just got this deck today. Granny's postcard tarot. Let's pull a few cards. My son is being so loud right now. Please forgive me for the sounds in the background, but let's take a look and see if there's any other messages in regards to this life purpose, because I really feel like that's what this timing is now. Well, shoot. The Emperor coming through. It's time to boss up. And everyone is waiting. It's almost like everybody's waiting and watching. Like, what you going to do now? You must be somebody who is always doing something. You're always making moves. And people just be watching you. Like, some people are like amazed by you and in awe. And some people are just like waiting for you to mess up and fail. But you're the star. That's not going to happen. You're a beacon. You're meant to guide people back to their connection to source. You're meant to guide people back to self, to know that they are divinely connected to source and divinely gifted as well. Six of Pentacles. And when you do feel like, oh, you're at a time where you need as much help as possible. Six of Pentacles. You see these boats here in the background? People are coming in to help you. You're being sent assistance, okay? You're being sent assistance at this time. Quickly, too. Quickly. With the Eight of Wands here, you see how he's rushing? Look at that moon clock. That's divine time, saying midnight. It is time now. You might feel a shift as soon as the next day from watching this. High Priestess. They already told you you're very intuitive. Some people might even see you as magical. Some people might think you do witchcraft. Like, how are you so lucky? How is he or she able to make all these things manifest, or to get through all this stuff? How were they able to still stay on their feet? How were they able to see that owl or that? No, that's a bat. Shit. Thought it was an owl. But it's like you can see in the dark. You got this black cat. I always see black cats as luck. They're lucky. Yeah. I always saw them as lucky because I felt like, the westernized world always tried to make things that were dark colored or shadowy to be negative. And that's not always a fact. In fact, your Earth Star chakra literally vibrates to the colors black, mainly black mixed with white, like a gray. So you need black to stay balanced and grounded. But yeah, you're very intuitive, and it's something that has to do with your intuition, your spirituality. That's you're going to hear something about, or some kind of, either you're going to get some kind of message from someone, somebody's going to present you with a gift or something, or you're just going to have a knowing that's going to be what takes you to the next level. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you've been doing a lot. You've been doing the most. But you're about to get some help with this Six of Pentacles here. It's letting me know you're about to get some assistance, okay? You've done a lot for other people, I'm hearing. We got the Page of Pentacles here. So the Page of Pentacles is showing me that somebody, some kind of money that's going to show up. It's like something that was saved for a rainy day. It's almost like when you're feeling like all is lost or when things seem darkest is when it's going to shift. It's when you're going to be saved. You're going to get back for all of the work, all of the stuff that you've done. You're going to get assistance. You're going to get back. But it's something you're a leader in. You're a leader and a influencer. Page of Swords. You're the truth teller. You speak your truth. A lot of people are scared when they see you coming. And look at that cat energy too. It's like I was thinking, the cat vibe. Like when they see you coming, they're like, oh, you look good. You're sharp. You're very sharp-minded too. Like people feel like you see through them to their core. A lot of people, they respect what you have to say, but they're also intimidated by it. They're intimidated by you. But you look good while you're doing it. It's like you're sharp. That's the word I keep hearing. It's like you're sharp-minded, sharp. Even could be sharp-tongued sometime, but I hear it's the truth. You cut through the bullshit. You see with this sword here? He's cutting through the bullshit, and he's happy. Because now he don't have to deal with anybody's BS. He or she. 9 of Wands. Yeah. Because it's been a lot of work. You've been putting in a lot of work. I feel like you've tried to do your best at a lot of things, and a lot of times you were met with this type of energy. Like just feeling like people or energies wanted to knock you down. The Empress. It's time to love on yourself, take care of you. But there's also others you're meant to nurture as well. Some of you may be very fertile. I'm hearing like children, pregnancy, fertility. You could also be needing to work with children. That just screamed at me. That's interesting because I've been getting a call from a rec center over here and I've been dipping and dodging because I didn't know if I was really ready to put in the work yet with the kids. And maybe that was a sign for me too. So yeah, there's something with working with children, but also taking care of you, possibly having children. Yeah, there's some kind of rebirth. Maybe you revived your health in some way or revived a relationship. Whatever it is that was like gone or got a total, like it kind of died. Now it's coming back in and it's going to be reborn. This could also be what you're being called to do with kids creatively, because the Empress is a creator. She's very creative minded, but also intuitively. And some of you are meant to share wisdom in some way. I feel like this is a lot. There's a lot of teachers here. Maybe you don't realize you're meant to teach something in some way. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. Collaborations too. Some of you are meant to do work with a loved one, a mate, or a good group of friends. Collaborative efforts will be very good. Let me take this one more card, and the Queen of Wands. And there's that black cat again. Queen of Wands is a master manifester. She's a magician. She looks good. She looks radiant, in fact, and she gets what she puts her mind to. She's very intelligent, very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Like a radiant energy, that person that walks in the room and shifts the vibe. And like everybody knows like that person's there. That's that energy. And that is what I'm feeling you're being reborn into. Maybe you were dimming your light at one point, I'm hearing, and now you're not. Now people are going to want to work with you. And I think collaborations would be wise. They're showing a lot of collaborations, especially with partners, like lovers and stuff. Maybe you're with someone you're married to, you're engaged, or you're dating. That's going to turn into a very, very good business partner for you. They're going to help boost what your strength here in whatever you're working in, whatever a sector of a line of work you're in. But your creativity and your intuition and your ability to cut through nonsense and tell the truth, speak the truth, see the truth, and bring into fruition the things you want to bring into fruition is your like a master manifest. I'm hearing you are. That is your claim to your prosperity. And at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see is that the worst is behind you. Everything that you're stressing about, you're worried about, all the people that didn't support you, tried to stop you, they're all going down with the Titanic. And you're over here safe. Okay? You're good. Just for confirmation, we got the moon here. There is some things that you just are not going to be able to see just yet, that you just have to trust the process and keep moving, keep doing what you're doing. Know you're being guided, you're being watched. So just follow where you feel spiritually guided. Page of Cups. Yeah. You are about to attract in. Yeah, everybody's going to be biting the line. You're about to attract in your just due. Four of Pentacles. Just watch out for becoming too materialistic. I saw this earlier when I first took these cards out about becoming very prosperous and stable, but to the point of being a hoarder, like a tyrant, like not a tyrant, but like somebody who wants more, 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 because it's almost like going from rags to coming upon riches. And just when you go from rags to riches, it can cause you to feel like afraid that you could lose it, that you could become poor or something again. So you start to try to cling to everything you have. And they're just giving a warning that you have a chance to go in that way, like rags to riches. Don't let yourself become too greedy. Make sure that you have enough for you and enough to spread around. But yeah, other than that, that's really what I got for you. They're stopping me there. This was meant to, I'm hearing, like push you into out of your little shadow. I feel like this group here is kind of shy-ish. You know what shy-ish means? It's like in some instances you're not shy, certain arenas, certain times. There's certain specific times where you're not shy, and there's times that can cause you to go into your shell. So like, I'm gonna give you an example using myself. People might see me and be like, "You're shy." You're not shy. I am very shy. But when I'm not shy, where I'm not shy, put me on a stage performing dance, and I ain't shy. I ain't scared. But stop and have me speak, and I'm gonna be a little bit shy. If I share something of mine that I've done creatively, maybe say I put on social media, I'm a little shy to do that because I don't do create in order to get likes or hear people's opinions. I create just for me to get my release, for me to express myself in the world, and for those who are meant to be uplifted by it or learn something from it to also have that opportunity. That's where I feel good. So I get shy when I'm thinking, oh my God, like I'll see somebody share something I did and they'll praise me. And I'm like, ugh. All I'm thinking in my head is like, I wish I could just go into a cave because I'm sure there's people who are angry or hating or don't like what I'm doing and we have to get out of that mindset, because being in that mindset, honestly, what I heard today, and I can't remember where I heard it, but being in the mindset of constantly thinking about those who don't support you, those who are going to be haters, those that are jealous, yeah, they're there, but constantly focusing on them is what makes you attract in more of that energy. The more you focus or the more you think no one's going to support me, the more no one will support you. Focus on those that do support. Focus on those that do love what you do. Try to step outside of the box and try to fight that shyness, guys. Yeah, try to fight the shyness. It doesn't matter how old you are, you can always be shy. And I'm not no spring chicken anymore, but I ain't no old person either. But I ain't never gonna be old in my mindset. But yeah, guys, this was encouragement for you to get into your animal spirit energy and go for it. Go for for whatever you feel called to do. The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. Don't stop believing. Wish I knew the rest of the words and I would serenade you guys till you were annoyed and clicked me off. Anyway, I hope that this resonated with somebody. I hope all the background noise in my house right now isn't driving you nuts and you are able to still focus on the message. I'm sending you so much love. Please give me a thumbs up for jumping on here today to give you this message out of nowhere. Trust and believe, my hands are probably ashy. I'm not even prepared for this session here. I don't have my mic plugged in, and that's why my phone is not sideways as I would usually record. Yes, I be using my phone. I don't think I need a camera just yet. When I tried to use a camera, it got kind of messed up, like too much. But anyway, if you're a newbie here and this message was for you and you were drawn to this channel, there's definitely other messages here for you if you were drawn here for this, because this is for light workers who are right there at the threshold. They're right there to breakthrough, so if you're here, you're meant to be here. So make sure you subscribe and read the description. It'll tell you other ways we can vibe, like on my other channels and in my private Facebook group. Now, my other channels, I haven't been so much on my Tough Read You Fulfilled Tough Love channel, but because I've been reading people fulfilled here. I've been lazy going to that channel. It's gonna sit there for a minute. But join my private Facebook group. I do weekly lives there, as well as on Instagram as well. And I'm on TikTok like every other freaking day with some new content. The more you guys subscribe and like, the more energy I'm attracted to, and guides that come in with messages. And that means more messages, more guidance, more upliftment and inspiration and motivation and chakra healing and energy shifting and all of that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light, peace, blessings.